What is going on, guys? It's your boy Assassin back at it again. Today we are finally going into some content where Dawnblade and Sunbracers can shine, killing trash mobs. So we're gonna go into the Saint 14 mission and we are going to wreck these enemies with this setup. I've already put out build guides on the Warlock builds that actually excel in end-game activities, but if you're just looking for a loadout that's fun to just kind of run around, take out trash mobs, you know, be strong in like general PVE content where you're not over-leveled, you're not facing super difficult targets, this loadout's actually a lot of fun. Again, I do not recommend it for end-game content. Anything you're under-leveled for or going up against tanky targets, not really going to do very well. But against trash mobs, like in this mission, this should be fun. So, yeah, we are rocking Izanagi's Burden. We have Claws of the Wolf with Anti-Barrier Ranger. We've got our Wendigo.
Thousands of timelines weave around.
We have a recovery mod and special ammo finder on the hood. Obviously Sunbracers with enhanced rifle loader and fastball. We have unflinching rifle aim. Let me change this a little bit. We're not going to use tenderizer here. We are going to use ultimate overload. There won't be any champions in there, but may as well buff our grenades since that's pretty much what we're going to be using vast majority of the time. On the boots, we've got special ammo scavenger and a recovery mod. And then we have the solar plexus mod from the artifact.
Go finish it.
This mod increases damage of all solar melee abilities, just to make sure when we're hovering in the air, we can take those guys down with our melee 2-proc Sunbracers. This build is very simplistic, very straightforward. I have not done a video on it prior to this point because it just isn't viable in end-game activities. But for something like this build should be plenty of fun.
I was right to contact you.
So let's go in here. And for anyone who is not aware, the way that you want to go about using this build is you want to consume your grenade to get heat rises, and that will kind of hold you in the air almost indefinitely, and then you kind of just rain down your melee ability on enemies from the air. So let me change this here really quick. We're gonna go with Strafe Glide because Cool Guy did a video on this. Was it Cool Guy or Fallout? I'm not sure which one. But they did a video on how Strafe Glide works much better with heat rises procced. So let's go ahead and consume the grenade, proc Sunbracers, and rain down fire. And every time we kill something, we're going to be re-proccing heat rises, and any kills we get while in the air, refill our grenade, or our melee. So yeah, plenty of fun. We're going to try not to fire weapons for most of this. Obviously we'll probably use weapons on the boss just because this super doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, and solar grenades do not stack, so even if you hit a boss with like 3 or 4 of them at once, they don't stack. Why isn't it popping up? That's the way we're gonna go, but we're gonna go ahead and clear this room out. There's a couple more. There we go. I have seen people putting in a lot of work with this build in PvP, but I am primarily a PvE endgame player, so I don't really get a lot of use out of it. But it's a nice fun build for situations like this. Yeah, very straightforward, very easy to use. It's got a good deal of ease of use, which is nice for, you know, general content. I always forget there's like 4 rooms in here. How did that not proc Sunbracers? In air kills, melee back. I like that little echo sound. Sounds cool. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun. When we're surrounded by those trash mobs, we should pretty much be able to just sit in the air with this build. I've seen people do it on Sorrows, Ultra Sorrows, and places
now, where
like
are
that.
We? Let's see. Topographical readouts match near-present Mercury. This is before I found you. And after Saint 14 launched his last mission to find Osiris.
Guardian, you're back. Just in time. I was about to send my ghost away. I'm afraid that Martyrmind has taken my light. But now that you're here, these bears are too...
Hover right over to him.
for me, my friend! I'm trapped, not dead! Two for one!
Oh, hey.
These men should flee!
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't necessarily like. The changes to the dash. Come on. Not bad. Get off me, bro. Nobody got time for that. What? Did that not kill him? It did kill him, it just didn't proc. Completely missed on that one.
Like a monster!
Where's the other guy? Get the melee back. Try to shoot fire at me, bro. Yeah, and that's the nice thing about this, you can pretty much get your melee back at any time, even if you miss. Just by getting kills in the air. So if you got something like a grenade launcher, it would probably do really well with this build.
You are even more vicious than I remember!
Oh, where'd you go, bro? Oh, you hiding now. Alright.
You're here to kill them?
Tried to be cool with that as I was falling. Didn't exactly work. Yeah, so you're still not as accurate as if you were on the ground. It's not bad. Hold that. Both of those were headshots. The one that didn't even register.
Spectacular!
But I guess you have to have heat rises going to eliminate the in-air accuracy. Oh, there you go. But where's the guy over here? Aha.
Like a monster! Even more vicious than I remember!
Yeah, see what I mean about that in-air accuracy?
Save some facts for me, my friend! I'm trapped, not dead!
Hello there. You already did, boy.
I can feel the light in my bones. Martyr mind! Time to die! It's been a long time, my friends. I've chased your memory for centuries. You should go now. Those who could kill me are dead. You've made sure of that.
And what if the Vex take your light again?
Impossible. It cost them everything to build the Martyr Mine. When you crushed it, they were doomed.
You want us to leave you? You'll be stuck here for years.
You've both done plenty. Just open the Infinite Forest Gate. I'll meet you the long way around, at the end. What's a few more years of fighting Vax?
What a beast. You go. You go, Saint. So yeah, as you can see, that build, this build does really, really well at slaughtering trash mobs. It's a lot of fun for slaughtering trash mobs. But if you try to take this into, say, the Pit, or the 100k Legend or higher Nightfall, or you try to do a Master Nightmare hunt with this, it's just not going to work very well. Mostly because this whole build is centered around your melee one-shotting enemies. There's very few things in a 100k Nightfall or Master Nightmare hunt that your melee is going to be able to one-shot. So you're not going to be able to proc Sunbracers as much. You won't be able to get kills as quickly in the air to keep yourself up in the air. This is why I made the build guide that I did on Warlock endgame builds. This is fun for just general running around purposes, but if you're planning to do any endgame activities, I would not recommend this build. I'm gonna question that one. You, back there. Don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me. I said stop. See a situation like this? Perfect. Lots of small, relatively weak adds. You can take out, proc what you need to, and you're golden. Now we get to watch this epic cutscene.
Saint should be waiting for us in the forest. Let's hope he's still alive.
Use that helmet, Saint. Use the helmet. The helmet stayed on. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. The helmet stayed on.
My name is Saint 14. They call me the greatest titan who ever
I want
lived.
those arms.
But I would be dead if not for you.
And that mark. Oh! Get him, Saint! I love how the Minotaur looked around like, what is this? Oh, snap!
Since the day I met you, I swore I would make it my duty to follow your example. I'm still trying.
Like a beast. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the video. Just wanted to show off what is apparently, according to the YouTube community, the PVE Warlock meta. It is very good, as you guys just saw, at taking care of trash mobs, cleaning up regular activities, but I've seen this build struggle even in things like the sundial, so it's definitely not a PvE endgame build. If you're looking to do pinnacle activities, trying to get those high level rewards, trying to hit the power cap, as you guys can see, I'm getting there. I'm 68 base, and I still have to do my hunter this week, so maybe I'll be able to get my hunter up to 70 this week. But yeah, if you're going for those in-game pinnacle activities to try and get the pinnacle gear, you're going against tough targets, you're under-leveled, things like that, definitely please go check out my other build guides that I put out earlier this week. One for the Titan on in-game builds and one for the Warlock. I have a very nice build that I have thought up for the Hunter that will be coming out either later on next week or the week after. Next week's Christmas, so I may not be able to get the video out, but at the very latest the week after. So be on the lookout for that. Check out the other videos. If you enjoy the content, please do like and subscribe. Any support you guys can give is greatly appreciated. We've had tremendous support over the last couple of videos that I put out doing these build guides, so please do leave a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed the content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.